So I'm in Sweden. I don't want to be in Sweden. Let's go. So like I said, I'm all the way up here in... Yeah, I can't pronounce that. And I'm going to go somewhere to... I really can't pronounce any of these frickin' cities. I really cannot pronounce them. I'm not going to try, because I will butcher the crap out of them. I can pronounce that, Rostock. Or Rostock, whatever. But things like this, yeah, no, I can't. Let's go to... well, first of all, let's get a job going from here to... I don't know where, but somewhere down this way. Um, yeah, let's see what's on the market. Still driving to Peterbilt, because, that's what I want to do. Let's see, it's going all the way to Newcastle. Weren't we just in Newcastle? Like, last video? There's no way that I can get there in 8 minutes, unfortunately. Um, that's a 19-hour drive. Let's see, water tanks. I can go to Denmark. Ain't been to Denmark. Well, okay, I've been to Denmark. I haven't been around Denmark because I think Denmark is about the size of Tennessee. Like, looking at it on this map, it looks like it's about the size of Tennessee. And like France looks like it's the size of Texas. Um, that's probably bigger than like Texas, honestly, but I don't know. I don't know how big these countries are because, they're shrunk down and stuff, so I don't know. Anyway, well, we can go to Norway. Would it be faster to go by boat? That's the question. I'd like to do something kind of heavy. That's the thing. I would like to take heavy cargo. Give my truck a workout for a change. Um, it's only going to Gothenburg. The only place in Sweden that I would probably ever be able to pronounce is Gothenburg. Okay, maybe there's a couple, but, like, seriously, holy crap. That's where Stockholm is? Huh. That thing was, like, way up here somewhere. Anyway, I would really like to be able to go... Well, let's take this. Screw it. You know what? I want to switch back to the automatic mode, like I have in ATS. Um, I don't know why, I'm getting used to it. I'm planning on trying to get a steering wheel sometime in the near future, so maybe I will be able to get mine working right. Um, not too keen on taking the damn thing apart. But, I mean, it is like 15 years old. I got it in 2012. So, yeah, it's like 14 years old, 15 years old, something like that. There's something I ain't towed before. Alright. I'll do this one. The question is, can I turn around down here? I really hope I didn't just screw myself over. Okay, I can. That's good. That is really close to my mirror. I'm actually touching the building. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Oops. Wrong button. Just ignore the fact that I was inside the building and it's fine. In my defense, I could not see the car because I couldn't see around the damn pole. You see, in the US, I could just simply stop right here, and then I would be able to turn right. Buddy, you didn't leave me very much room. Oh boy, this is gonna be confusing as hell. I need to be in this lane. Oh, nope, it's a roundabout. Never mind. I thought it was actually an interstate. Not quite as confusing. Alright. On the road we go. I'm getting over. The lane ends. I am definitely gonna have to pass this guy. Please turn. Thank you. 70 kilometers is 43 mile an hour. I need to be in 10th right now, not 11th. That is one of the reasons why I prefer sequential sometimes, because I'm not in the right gear. I either need to be in 13th or I need to be in 10th. However, 13th gear is too tall, so I have no power whatsoever. So 11th might be a decent enough choice, I guess. Do the actual speed limit. You will note that even though I don't follow the truck rules, I do follow the car rules. For the most part. This is gonna take for absolute friggin' ever. Like, holy crap. So, the poll for whether or not I should go multiplayer has been up for, at this point, 2 weeks. Maybe even longer than that. It's been up for, at the time of me recording this, it's been up for a week. At the time of you seeing this, it will be up for like 2 to 3. So, I said that I was gonna let it go until the 16th. Today is the 17th, and the winning vote is do whatever you want. I don't really care. I'm just watching the show, and I enjoy the show. Which is fine. Um... That's kind of what I do anyway, to a certain extent. So, yeah. It's a little annoying that there's not more engagement with the polls and stuff that I put, posts and whatnot that I put on the channel. But I get it. You know, I'm a small creator at this point in time. I'm at 126 subscribers, which, if you're watching the ATS series, it was recorded a lot longer ago. So, I've mentioned on there a couple times that I'm at like 115 subscribers, and those videos just come out. but that was like, a couple months ago at this point. Um, but I will mention real quick that I am at 126 subscribers as of recording this video, and I appreciate every single subscriber. Um, what I would like to do is be able to get to 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and be able to apply to get the channel monetized and all that good stuff. And if it does get monetized, then, celebrate by doing a giveaway at like 2,000 subscribers or 1,500 or something like that. And the reason for that is like it takes quite a while to build up a little bit of revenue and stuff, which gives me time to save up money and decide what kind of giveaway I'm actually going to do. It'll most likely be like something kind of cheap. I'll be honest with you, like $50. That's 50 US dollars. So, um, maybe a copy of ETS and ATS or something like that, and like one of the packs or something. Um, what the hell is going on there? Okay. Right. Anyway. Oh, hey. Car hauling a boat. That's something I've never seen before. That's pretty cool. But anyway, like you can get this game and ATS, the base games, for like $20 a lot of times. So it could be something like that. Or like, um, depending on what content I'm doing by then, I may not be doing trucking content. It may be something else. Um, but who knows? It would probably just be some kind of game or some kind of expansion for a game or something. Something under 100 US dollars. That's if the channel has made $100 by then. Which I'm pretty sure it would be able to. Um, Getting the momentum going and getting the followers and stuff is the hardest part, but I know that once it starts rolling, um, once stuff gets off the ground, and you hear about a channel by word of mouth, or you're searching it or whatever, or your friends link you to it or whatnot, um, those channels tend to take off, right? Or they start to grow more frequently. So, again, I appreciate all the subscribers that I have now, but if y'all could do me a favor and share the videos, share the channel, look in the description for the second channel link and stuff like that if you're interested in TCG content. Or maybe you only subscribed to me originally for the TCG content. Not that it was that good, to be honest with you. I don't post over there very often. Like, it's not consistent, but I do try. Um, but let's see. I need to scratch my hand just a second. That's kind of annoying. Itchy hand. I've only got two of them, so I have to put my controller down. Can't drive with my knees using a controller. Anyway, so, like as I was saying, once the channel starts rolling a little bit, it starts, growing and growing faster and gains momentum. Then, you know, things like giveaways can actually be done more often because they can actually afford it. Just because I like the sound of that. Uh, the Jake break, not the monetization stuff. Even though I do also like the sound of that as well. Um, but yeah, I think I've mentioned this before in a couple ATS videos, but my goal is to get this channel monetized and hopefully maybe even be able to pick up a sponsor or two or three. Um, and eventually get the other channel monetized as well. It's got a lot further to go because it's at 9 subscribers right now instead of 126. So, got a ways to go on that. Did I miss my turn? I did not. Good. At least I hope I didn't. Yeah, no, we're good. Alright, well, yeah, we're going to Gothenburg. Just taking up the middle two lanes. Don't worry about it. See, this is a little bit of a problem. I have a 50-foot trailer behind me, or 40-foot, or something like that. I'm guessing I'm in the right spot. Why is it so expensive to go a couple 100 miles across the frickin' channel there? Like, holy crap. And it's a hell of a lot cheaper to go by boat than it is to go through the tolls. Like, holy crap. If I had known about those tolls in the last video, I would have went the long way and just been like, you know what? It's gonna be late, but I'm going to have money left over. I timed that perfect. One thing that would be really cool for them to add, I don't know if they have plans for it or not. I haven't really kept up with things they've announced or anything like that, but I think it'd be kind of cool for them to have like concrete mixers and stuff. Ouch. My wallet hurts. Oh, I guess I wouldn't be carrying around 11,000 euros, but my bank account hurts now. Of course, as soon as I get to the speed of 50, it goes up to 81. By the time I get up to 60, well, 70, it'll probably be time for me to get off the interstate. Or freeway, or whatever y'all call it over here. That was weird. My game just alt-tabbed. I think I'm gonna hang at 70, 72, something like that. Going around some of these sharp-ass corners. I really do wish it wouldn't skip from 10th to 13. That is a little annoying. Okay, you don't have to slow down that damn much. Holy crap. You're 100 yards from the turnoff. Why are you going to slow? Why? And you're getting right back on the freeway. Like, what's the point in that? You know, I was just about to say I haven't noticed any train tracks, but just crossed over one. You just hit my damn trailer. Idiot. Was that slightly my fault? Okay, sure. Maybe so. But, you know, AI should be able to get out of the damn way. Really? One reason that cab overs are very, very good. Best cricket is a dog leg, but it's fine. 'Tis good enough for them, 'tis good enough for me. I do know I am going to need to get some fuel soon. Very soon. Let's see. You're not getting a total restoration. Simon, Simon, Simon. Alright. Well, I know what I'm doing now. So, because Simon is such a little bitch, I'm gonna drive his truck. If there's nothing wrong with this truck, I swear. Which there's absolutely nothing wrong with this truck. I almost guarantee you. There's almost nothing wrong with this truck. The gearbox sounds, like a box of rusty nails. That's fine. Simon, this truck is perfectly fine. It's only got a 500,000 miles on it. No, nope, and nope. Confirm. Okay. Now, this truck should be just fine. If it's still showing that it's a piece of shit, which it is because, Euro Truck's dumb like that, whatever. You can just drive my Freightliner for a couple weeks, I guess. But you better make me some frickin' money. I'll tell you that right now. You better start making me frickin' money. Otherwise, I will fire you. So, now you have no reason not to make some money. We've got 40,000 euros left. Let's see if I can find a different trailer. I would like to get a drop deck. They are way too expensive. They are 50,000. I don't have 50,000 because I had to repair Simon's goddamn truck. You know? Let's take the truck on a short little journey, I guess. Back in, Calais, of course, because quick travel and all that stuff. It's fine. This truck has a 480 horse in it. Yeah, my second strongest truck. Um, let's see what kind of motor I can put in it. What kind of motor can I upgrade to? 680. It's 10 grand for another 200 horse. What kind of transmission you got? 12 speed with a retarder. There's a 16 speed. Huh. You didn't know those were a thing. I knew 18 speeds were, but I didn't know 13 or 16 were. That's kind of neat. I don't want a retarder, so I'm gonna go with a 6-speed automatic with no retarder. And now I'm going to get the trailer. This truck turns on a frickin' dime. Holy hell. Still got squeaky brakes, but that's fine. Got a view. Set it to 90. Seat position. That's fine. Scoot all the way forward. That's fine. What's the Jake sound like? Brakes do need to be fixed, that's for sure. But I'll do that after this job. Okay. Let's see. Cargo market. We're back here because of friggin' Simon. Thanks, Simon, you bastard. Let's see. Where... I'm not going back to frickin' Sweden. I don't want to go back to Sweden. That's a long drive. I don't want to go to Czech Republic either. It's 11 hours to Bremen. Already been there. Have not been there yet. I think I'm gonna go to Bremen. Alright, so a trailer does need to be fixed because it's been hit like 3 or 4 times. I picked up from this particular depot like every single time I've been in Calais or Calais, whatever. Where is it? All the way over here. Really? It's not a back end? It's pulled to the side? Alright. Really? I just skipped the parking. Alright, the traffic here is honestly pretty bad. Not gonna lie. Traffic here is pretty damn. You would have to turn, wouldn't you, you little bastard? Screw you, I'm going. I'll be honest, this thing sounds like it's breaking loose and just scrolling the tires. This thing freaking moves. Holy crap. I bet I get up the speed faster with this than I do my Freightliner. Of course, this has an actual automatic transmission. The Freightliner has an automated transmission because I use it in sequential mode. Oh yeah, this thing's a lot faster than the Freightliner. Holy. Definitely need to get them brakes fixed. I believe this has a variation of a Detroit in it. I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong about that, but I believe that's what I read somewhere, that the MAN trucks, or MAN, how, whatever you want to call it, um, they have a variation of a Detroit. Alright. Later, buddy. Has been fun. Not. But I got places to be. Behind you is not one of them. What's the revs at when I'm at speed limit? They're gonna be pretty damn high. I'm gonna just stick to 70. The revs are 1500, that's in the green. So that's good. You should be in the right lane, sir. I do know this truck is a little more tippy than the Freightliner. And I have the stability turned up to 100%, by the way. Now, the reason for that is that's what it was set to by default. You only mess with that if you want to have some fun, do some crazy shenanigans, but I don't really fancy doing that at the moment, so yeah. Alright, it's bothering me that I can't see the top of my gauges, so I'm going to do like that right there, and we're fine. Maybe go up just a little bit. There we go. As I'm about to, go off into the guardrail. So I'm going to drive this truck for the next episode or two. Even though I don't want to. I'm going to let Simon drive my Freightliner. And after he's driven that for a couple days, I'm going to force him to drive this one again. There's nothing wrong with this truck. There was nothing wrong with this truck from the start. Like, I repaired the transmission. I ended up replacing the transmission and engine, but like, there's nothing wrong with it. The brakes suck, but just brake further away. Use the engine brake. If the trans has a retarder on it, use the retarder. You know. Yeah, this is not that far of a drive, so I guess we're getting 2 jobs in one video. But yeah. So, kind of doing what I wanted to do anyway. I was planning on driving another truck in the next episode or so anyway. But thanks to Simon sending me an email saying that I need to fix his truck or he's going to quit. I'm driving his truck, which there was absolutely nothing wrong with. And you need a roadworthy vehicle. No, you don't. You need to grow a pair and fucking drive the damn truck. That's what you need to do. Like, okay, I could understand if it had major issues, like it constantly dying, right? It constantly stalling out, or the transmission is foobar. For those of you that don't know what foobar means, it is short for fucked up beyond all recognition, or something along those lines. Basically, it means that the item or thing is so fucked up that it's not even the same thing anymore. So yeah. As y'all know, I don't swear very much in my videos, or try not to. Why are we slowing down? Don't know why I do that. Does nothing. You can go faster. Now the truck's starting to show that it's struggling a little bit. Not much, but it's going up a hill. I'm full throttle. Hello, lag. Slowing down would be the smart play here. I'm slowing down to 45 and calling it good. I guess I'm doing 42. I really wish I had slowed down less, so I can be in front of this truck, which is going past me now. Oh, okay. Of course, I don't get to 75 before the speed limit changes again. Typical. I'm keeping 65. 62 is an odd number. So yeah, this truck is perfectly roadworthy. Simon just being a little bitch. And I was not planning on going back to Calais or Calais or whatever you want to call it. This episode, I was planning on making my way back. Um, through Denmark, going through Germany, and making my way back to home base. But thanks to a certain someone, yeah, my plans changed. You know, when I bought this truck the other day, actually, I did drive it a little bit and I fixed it. Well, I thought I fixed it. But I guess I had to reload or something and it loaded in before I actually saved it. Where I had repaired this truck a little bit. So, I don't know. Doesn't really matter either way. Now it's fixed. Now it's roadworthy. But I'm going to drive it for a little bit. Because, of course. Oh, look. It's fixing to start raining. I don't think I've gone a single episode of ets2 where it has not rained. Or stormed, like it did last episode. Which was kind of cool. Watch it make a liar out of me and not even rain now. Car coming up behind me doing 80. Is it actually not going to rain? Like, is it actually not going to rain on me? Huh. It's going to get dark like it's fixing to rain, but it's not going to actually rain. I hear thunder, I think. Hmm. Oh. Hearing some weird sounds coming from the truck then. Oh. Oh, and also I gave Simon a truck that was about halfway empty on fuel. Which I'm gonna end up having to pay for any damn way, so I guess I should have filled it up. Let's see. Do I get off here? No, not this one. The next one. I'm gonna slow down for that. Yeah, it's totally cloudy. And should be raining right now, but it's not raining. Which I'm okay with, because I'm kind of tired of it raining every single time I make a video. Even the European trucks, I can't keep it between the white lines. I still hit the buzz strips. Yep, I made it through the country without actually getting rain on, which is kind of surprising. Only like a 7% chance, but, you know, I still managed to get rained on every single time, just about. So, no idea why. $200 to go. Truck is running excellent. Like, if you look at the top of my map thing, the damage, there's no damage to the truck. It's only to my trailer, where I've hit the trailer like 3 or 4 times. Someone's wrecked into me while I go. Um, yeah, there's stuff like that, but there's no damage to the truck. It is perfectly functional. Something I think would be interesting for them to add, I don't know if they have or not, I haven't really experienced it or anything myself. I haven't even seen it on YouTube, to be honest with you. But having flat tires and like having to, have a reason to get towed besides, oh, you flipped your truck. Nearly missed the turn again. Last time I was going to go through here, it added like 5 hours to my trip because I missed the turn because it's kind of a subtle turnoff. Not gonna lie. On the Autobahn, I am, aren't I? So I get to do whatever speed I want to. Which means I'm gonna hammer down and just see how fast this truck is willing to go. It's struggling, but it's gonna reach 80. There's 80. Can it reach 90? It's at 86. There's 87. 88. And 90. Yes, it can reach 90. Going on downhill. Picked up some speed. 100 mile an hour? Probably not very smart to do 100 mile an hour around some of these curves, but it's fine. Pushing the rev limiter to the absolute max. 101. Later. Looking like I'm topping out at 101. Okay, interesting experiment. 101 mile an hour. That's pretty quick for a semi truck. That's still pretty damn quick. Freightliner can do 110. The Scania can also do 110. Or was it just the Freightliner that was doing 110? Oh, look, there's a cop. Oh look, he's getting off the interstate, which I just missed my turn. Son of a biatch. See what I mean? I just missed my turn because I wasn't really paying attention to the slight off that it went. Oh well. It's whatever. With a speed limit of 75, I'll get there in no time. Just gotta get off this exit. So I actually need to be going a little slow because there's a sharp turn. God, these headlights suck. Of course, it's not completely dark yet. These headlights are such ass. Like, holy crap. I know the road network that they got put in this game is also kind of ass. Because I'm pretty sure, could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure there's another road that goes through here that comes in like right there, you know? See how there's a road going this way that that you're not able to go down? Pretty sure it's this one right here. I could be wrong, but I think it's that one right there. I think there's a road right there. So I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure there's, roads that bypass stuff like this. Which I know, that adding all the highways and stuff is a lot of work, and they've done a very good job. I'm not saying that they haven't, but um, there's a few missing that would be nice to have as a quality of life, trait or system or whatever. Next one. So I get off at this one. I want to slow the hell down for this because this is a hairpin curve. Holy crap, is it ever a hairpin? That's not a 90 degree, that's a 180 degree. And then I'm going to get in this lane all the way over here. Hello, lag. I'm going to nearly miss my turn. Oh, hey, there's the moon. They actually modeled in the moon on this game. I've never noticed if it's modeled in, I think it is, on ATS, but I've never really noticed. So I get off on this one. Stay off the white line so I don't hit the guardrail. Then I'm also getting off here. Good. I did not miss my turn this time. That's good. See, I can follow GPS when I'm paying attention and not trying to test how fast my truck can go. Turns out it's 101 miles an hour. But hey, all that really means is a little extra long video. More conversation, I guess. So I've had, this will be the fourth truck that I've driven. I get off here, and then I get off here. I nearly missed my turn again. But this will be the fourth truck that I've driven in this game. I've driven a Scania that I've owned, I should say. Fourth truck that I've driven that I've owned. I've owned a Scania, I've owned a Freightliner FLD, a Freightliner Astroglay, or whatever. I'm just gonna call it an Astro. And this truck, the MAN, or MAN truck, whatever. Kind of a weird company name. Like, when someone asks, who do you work for? And you say, man, you can just say, the man, and be correct. Or rather, when you say man, they're like, other than the man. Well, I guess it's one of those weird things. Anyway, what I was saying, of the four, I think this is the fastest 0 to 60. It has a 680 horse. Or did I even change the motor? Is this... I need to check. I'm pretty sure I changed the motor, but just double checking. What did I put in this rig? Yeah, a 680. Alright. 680. And hello, lagging again. Holy crap, why are you lagging? So this has a 680, the Freightliner has a 720. The Scania had a 625, I believe, Detroit. The other Freightliner that I had was a 625 625 Detroit, yes. Model 60 series. It has been a little bit since I've been here. Can I fit my truck between the guardrail and your big ass? I reckon I can. Anyway, so of those, I like this one. fairly well. I like the Scania, even though it was, set up as a basic truck. This one's not bad. One of the big things I don't like about the Euro trucks is the sound. Like, they don't sound good to me. They're too muffled. And I know it's because of sound ordinance or whatever, like regulations and all that crap. Which I honestly find to be complete and utter bullshit. Like, you're gonna punish me for having a truck that sounds cool? Let's see. I hope I'm going to the right spot. I don't think I've ever been here before. One thing I can say about the Euro trucks, though, which one of these am I supposed to go through? I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, one thing that I can say about the Euro trucks is, um, they turn on an absolute dime for a big semi truck. Like, they turn on an absolute freaking dime compared to the American trucks. Even the Freightliner that I got, the Astro, like it turns sharp, but this truck outturns it. Is it going to be a place that I can just pull through? That's a negative. Of course. Why would it be? Especially it being a single rear axle instead of a double rear axle, which it's a little weird to me, but I mean, doesn't seem to hinder the truck too much. What am I running over? Oh. And there we go. Complete. I'm not going to complain too much. That's another $24,000, even though I just spent $30,000 on this damn truck. Because of Simon. You better start making me some damn money, Simon. You better start making me some money. Like, you have 2 videos to start making me some money. You're my highest rated driver, but you have 2 videos to start making me some money, or I will find a replacement for you. Oh, and I pronounced it wrong. It's not Astro, it's uh Argo. Argosy? I don't know. It's a Freightliner. Whatever. It's Freightliner cab over. So, whatever. Anyway, that makes this video over double the length that I wanted it to be. Actually, it's like, it is triple the time now. It was gonna be like a 30-minute video. Now it's gonna be like a hour and a half long video. So, thanks, Simon. But, whatever. Anyway, if y'all enjoyed, do me a favor, leave a comment, let me know what you actually thought. And let me know what you think of Simon. I think he's a little bitch. But that's just me. I'm also his boss, so I can call him that. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. So, anyway, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think about Simon in the comment section, and yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye for now.